Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean and this is our Innovator Report for Tuesday, May 3rd, 2016. I'm actually getting this out about 7 minutes before the bell sounds. I got to take old man Jake to the vet, so I wanted to get this out. But anyway, what they rallied off the lows on Friday, they gave it all back pretty much today. Right now, we're in a chop zone, but we're still within a range. So we have the high that is at the 2081, and we have the low that was the previous lows on Friday, which is the 2051. Until we break out of this, we're just kind of going sideways. So if it takes out the lows, then what happens is you're going to get a reaction trade that's probably going to come straight down to the 2040, possibly down to the 2033, 34 area, or it could come all the way down here. We're not really sure what the extent will be when it comes because we have support levels here. If they start taking things out, then what happens is the whole dynamics have changed, and now all of this support will now be resistance. So it's still the bull. It's the overall. I still believe the bigger picture trend. If we look at just a daily chart, we have been making a series of lower highs and lower lows. So the overall picture is we're still in this downtrend, and that's not going to change until we take out the previous highs. So right now you can see that each time up we've made a lower high. With this one we made a lower high, and on the way down we've made lower lows. So that's what I mean by the overall trend is down, no matter even when we get these big moves like this. So the actual wave count wise that we would be following is that we finished the 5 waves up, so the minimum target would be someplace down between the 1960, 1925, or possibly 1874. Now, if we're looking at the bigger picture part, and if it follows suit on this, then these lows are going to get taken out. All this was just a chop, and then the next one is going to be another lower low, which will probably bring us someplace down here. But it's too early to tell on that, and that's why I'm not really going over it all that much. It could play out that way, but we've seen this market, it just really go all up, all in on the upside or all in on the downside. So we just kind of have to wait and see how everything plays out. But as far as the move, what I think a good short-term target would be any place between the 1960, 25, and 1874. If it starts going below that, then obviously these lows are going to get taken out, and we're probably heading someplace down into the into the 1700s. So right now you can see we're pretty oversold on the 60-minute SMI here, and the support has held so far. So right now it appears that we're just really trading within this this triangle right here, where they're using the the top part as resistance, and they're trying to hold. Oops, sorry about that. I'm trying to draw this on the fly, and then they're just kind of using this as a support. But right now, like I said, I do believe it's gonna be taken out on the downside. But the only thing would be this. If they are taken out, we're probably going to get some bullish divergences that form. So I wouldn't be too aggressive adding on the short side. I would, if you're short, I would be managing it and then just wait for some of these, let's say the channel part that we're in right now, or this is chop zone, to be taken out and we get a little bit more clarification. But being we're pretty oversold and the next low would show us bullish divergences, I'd be a little careful on jumping on the short side down here. You want to wait for the rallies to start doing that. So finally, on the 15-minute chart, here you can see that from this high to this low, the rally made it just above the 50% retracement level. We've already taken out more than 50%. We're actually at we almost took these lows out. But in any case, you can see how the move up was very fast to the 50%. Down was even faster. So I do believe even if they pop up tomorrow, because we don't really have any bullish divergences because we never took out the lows. But let's just say that this is just an A, B, and now they're going to make a wave C. anywhere at this 2074 is going to be resistance, and if it gets held down, then again I believe that these lows are going to be taken out. So I will stick with I think the bias should be on the short side. I think that's the safest trade right now, but you want to wait for bounces to short, and when you get the big drops like today, scale out a little bit and just repeat this process until we hit some type of low, but it may not be for many points below. So with that, have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.